What's up, guys? We're back again for another day to 3000. Yes, sadly, I have not been able to finish the updates. The updates have taken an enormous amount of time to my bird course, and suffice it to say, I just was not able to record the speedrun yesterday. All right, this guy is cool. I remember this guy. He's very close to GM. He needs like one or two GM norms, something like that. But he's a very strong player. All right, we're gonna play C4, the classic. Okay, let's put the queen on b3. He's gonna take. We'll take. He could throw in a check. I play king d1. Things get really things get really wacky there. I think maybe I messed this up because he could play. I'm not sure how bad b6 is for him. I might have messed this up. Let's play knight c3 though. Yeah, it's also laundry day here in Brazil, so I got my Paraguayan. I got this Paraguayan jersey on. I normally never wear it. I bought it like 3 sizes too small. But alas, it's time to go. I'm gonna take there. Just start snacking on some pawns. Bishop's gonna creep into a6. Okay. Bishop's creeping and crawling into b7. He should play queen f2. I wonder who this guy thinks I am, because I don't think I've ever met this guy at a tournament. I'm just this random gringo who has the Brazil flag on his profile. Put the rook on e1. Bishop's going to take on c6. Should play bishop e7, bishop c6, castles. That looks okay. How am I gonna get my pieces out? Let's play rook b1. Put my pawn on. I'm gonna push my pawn to b4 and b5. Completely wild game here. King is in the center. I'm up a pawn. I have the bishop pair. This guy definitely does not respect the bird. Got a little coffee here. I gotta remember to enunciate my words and almost yell into the mic. Pretty much the sound has been really struggling lately in the past few videos, and I deeply apologize. It won't happen again at the GM Raven Incorporated. Let's play b4. Finally get the pieces out. Is he gonna throw a check in? We just played d3. He plays d4. I play. All right, I'll play d3 here. He plays d4. I play rook g2. Everything's coming together. What a weird position. What an insane position. He can't really move almost at all. And I mean, I'm going to get my pawn to b5. All right, let's put the rook on g2. I'm going to take on d4. I have more than enough. My pawns dominate his knight completely. This is... What a weird position. Yeah, this guy's like number 5 in Brazil at the moment. I think at the moment his FIDE rating is higher than mine. From what I understand, he has like 1 or 2 GM norms, and he's already gotten his rating above 2,500, so he's very, very close to GM. Okay, if I play knight b5, he plays rook c8. I'll just take. He'll take on f4. He's gonna take on f4. Oh, I got a sneaky trick. I got a... Oh, man. What is he doing? That... I have no idea what that was. Rook c8. Just play rook c4. I don't know what he just did there. That was really silly. I had a really sneaky trick there, though. For what it's worth, I had a sneaky trick. I'll show it to you guys after the game. Really cool sneaky trick. Let's just put the, let's just get into damage control mode. Just put my... Huddle my pieces next to my king. This has to be an easy win. Let's take with the bishop. I guess he's going to play rook a8. Rook a8, I play queen c7. Yeah, this guy's definitely going to be upset that he's losing to the bird. Who wouldn't be? You play bishop b2. Everything is still holding on for the moment. All right. He's really running out of material. There's only so much more material he can stake. And I'm not talking about the good kind of steak. Let's play, okay, rook is a little loose here. Let's play rook c6. Rook b6. I'm just going to take, put the rook on b5. Everything is defended. Start getting this pawn up the board. Just going to throw a check in. I really like how I'm handling this. My knight is defending everything. Yeah. Nice. That was a clean game. Clean game against a very strong player. Okay, we're playing Lionel Messi. Big guy. On the, what is it, the Miami... What's the team in Miami that he's on? It's not the Miami Galaxy. It's some other Miami team. Let me know in the comments. Is it Miami UFC? Is that what I'm thinking of? He plays for some American team now. I'm not a real sports fan. I'm a casual observer. You could call me a relaxed observer. You could call me a half asleep spectator. Normally when I watch sports, I'm half asleep. All right, we're gonna castle shortly. We got a good position here. Got the chop in. Some weak pawns he has. Knight c3, knight a4 on the itinerary. Man should play bishop a6 here. Bishop a6, d3, and just try to muddy the water with c4. Let's play 95. 95 is a go-to. Okay, let's put the knight on c3. Knight is going to come to a4. I would expect him to try to trade the knight. Knight a4. Perfect. Look at this. Yeah, guys, I had an enormous amount of sleep. I just chose to take the morning off, and I chose to sleep in. Okay, he just dropped a piece. Nice. We'll definitely take that win. 26-36, we're getting up there. Yeah, I went to sleep. So the weird thing is I had had a lot of coffee. I was trying to do all the updates before going to sleep last night, but I'm just not going to be able to. I need to spend another day on them. I need to spend like another 4 or 5 hours on them. It's going to be an insane amount of updates, if I'm speaking honestly. It's going to easily be like 100, at least 100 variations. Maybe two, I'm not sure exactly how much, but like 100 to 150 variations probably. It's taken me a lot of time. It's taken me like this past week. This past week just hunkered down at home. Yeah, it hasn't really been comfortable. I'm getting unbelievably sick of chess base, but at the same time, it's just a few more hours I think I have to do, and then I'll be done with it. And regarding the other courses I have on the in the pipeline, I'm not forced to like work so rigorously around them around the clock. I mean, the issue is just I really start to hate my life when I just have to look at chess base 24/7. As long as I only have to work on PGNs like 10 hours a week, that's no problem. All right. Here I'm gonna play knight c5. I think I'm slightly worse. Slightly worse here, but yeah, this is an ugly structure here, the pawn on e7. But I'll play queen f7, maybe I have some tricks. My main issue here is that I can't force him to take back with the pawn. He's going to be able to take with the bishop. So I think I definitely messed something up. All right, well here I'll play e5. This is my idea. Takes, and I'm solving most of my problems. He can no longer take this pawn on d6. Takes, why not? Yeah, I'll take with my queen, actually. Just force the queen trade. Much, much simpler. Definitely no issues here. No queens, no problem. Yeah, I would assume this position has to be fine for black. Definitely has to be fine for black. Let me play c5 here, creating a weakness, but I have a nifty idea. I'm going to sack a pawn. This is honestly pretty, this is very risky to sack a pawn in this manner, but it looks interesting. It looks interesting. His pawns are not that far down the board. Maybe this was a bad idea, honestly. But, you know, you live and you learn. Play d5. Here, let's play king f6. Is he going to take? I feel like he's going to take. That's like a pseudo tactic. Takes and then bishop h3 and he gets his piece right back. But in the end, my king is supporting these pawns. I can't be worse there. We got the classic Brazilian dogs barking, howling in the background. This guy is such a tricky guy. Look at this. He wants me to defend with my rook and then he's going to take everything and play bishop h3. That's his whole trick here. But he doesn't know that tricks are for kids and that's not going to work against a grandmaster. I'm a grandmaster, pal. Not going to work today. Let me play... Could I play rook e8? Let's play rook b8. This is going to get wild. This is going to get truly wild. I mean, my pawns look like they're going to be better, but I am down a pawn. He's going to play a4, I'll play d4. Well, he does that, then I take. I should be happy here. Man, what am I doing? Play bishop g8. This is getting really wild. Getting really frisky. At the moment, the bishop can't really do anything, which is part of why I'm still confident in this position. Man should play bishop f1, but then I play c4. I'm getting my pawns moving. Alright, let's play d4. He's trying to tighten some type of mating net around me. I don't think it's going to work, though. He plays g4, I can always play g5. Rook d7. Play rook a5 here. Attack this. Dude is definitely going to try g4 at some point. He wants to checkmate. He's already gotten it in his head. When you get the idea of checkmate in your head, you can't just resist it. It's like Inception. Once it's there, it doesn't leave. It's going to be there a while. Rook b5, I want to take this pawn here. Can I play king f5? Yeah, I'm just going to... Alright, he's doing that. Let's play, well, yeah, what am I going to do exactly here? You could play bishop f1, and then I... Okay, takes. This should still be fine for me. I'm not sure who's better here. Alright, let's check. Ask him a really important question here. His king is so bad. If he takes this pawn, I can take this one. I don't know who's better here. I really don't know who's better. Okay. I'm gonna check. Up. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna flag the guy. Completely wild game. I nearly flagged there. I had some lag. Wild game. Happy to get the draw. Definitely could have been worse. Okay, who is this? CM Goliath. No name on the profile, so I have no idea who I'm playing. Don't know if I'm playing someone that I played with many times in America, or I'm just playing a random stranger. Yeah, so bishop f4, knight c3, this stuff is weird. Against the Dutch, you normally have to react with e6. I can't remember exactly why. That's just the way the world works, though, people. It's the way the world works, and it's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm going to play bishop d6. Things are definitely going to get wild here. I don't think that was completely sound, what I just did. But we're going to go with it nonetheless. It's time to go. Let's play queen b6, attack this pawn here. The idea is g5, I can take the pawn on b2. Alright, he goes there, well then I'll play queen a5. I'm watching g5. Queen d3. What is going to happen here? Let's play knight c6. Just taking the pawn. That's half the reason I put my queen on a5. The queen is going right back. Let's play knight b4. I'm going to just keep snatching these pawns. I'm going to keep taking these goodies. Alright, he's doing that. He's going for knight c7. I'll play king e7. Bro definitely has some tricks. Bro's got some tricks in the castle. Gotta kick him out. Yeah, guys, by the way, like, I can't wait to get back to more normal videos. I have a lot of exciting ideas. As soon as I, like, finish these updates, these bird updates, I'm gonna be able to start resuming more normal YouTube stuff. It's just, I gotta get the updates out to my peeps. To my bros. Let's play e5 here. He's gonna play d5, knight a5, knight comes to c4. Oh, b3 would be ugly. Let's play g6 here, stop knight f5. b4, yeah, I'm suffering a bit. Oh, no, but this pawn on e4 is hanging. Dude cannot take on c4 because I take on e4. Very lucky stuff there at the moment. My bishop is completely entrapped here. I gotta get my bishop out. I'm just trying to get my bishop some air to breathe. Love to get my pawn to a3 if possible. Yeah. Oh, here I actually think that this works very well here. I'm sacrificing a piece. I'm going to get 3 pawns, though. I'm getting several pawns. This is the moment to do it, because otherwise this pawn would be lost, and probably this pawn would be as well. If I take here, and I'm going to take on c3 with, I probably should have thrown in a check, but, like, the idea here is now I just have this blob of pawns. This is a complete mess. The blob of pawns makes everything, complicated. The old classic blob of pawns. Got like four pawns in the center. I think this was definitely a good idea for a sacrifice. Okay, he could play f4. Should we allow him? No, let's just play g5. Do not let him break the blob of pawns. I'm gonna take it and put the knight on d4 sooner or later. He's trying to get his pieces in. Yeah, this is really painful for him. Sooner or later, he's probably going to win one of these pawns. Oh, he can get this one. Okay, yeah, we got to be careful. I thought I was taking that pawn. I didn't realize that if I don't take it, he's going to be able to just not lose it. Let's throw the check in. Play e4. Push the knight around. Knight d2. Yeah, this is looking wild for him. Throw the check in. Get the king out of the way. Knight comes to d4. Yeah, this, I did not manage this well. I should not have allowed the knight to come to d4. Duke can throw a check in. I think, yeah, he's going to take some material here. Let's play knight d3. He can get a fork. He could get the fork. This is a wild position. Complete mess. He pushes the pawn. I'm going to play knight b2. Bishop c6. We're going to play... This is an insane position. I don't know what's happening here. What is the material count? He has 3 pawns. How many pawns do I have? 4 pawns for his rook. But my pawns are... Like I said before, it's the classic blob of pawns. You get the blob of... Okay, if his bishop is getting pushed out, I have to be winning. He needed to hold on to this pawn. Alright, yeah, this is over. You might have taken 1 pawn, but most importantly, you didn't take the blob of pawns. If you don't take the blob of pawns... Nice, that was a nice win. 26-42, we're getting up there. We're back, we're playing this guy again. For knight f3, e3. Is he going to let me do it again? Yeah. People never learn against the bird. I gotta look up what to do in this exact position, but this, you're not supposed to allow this as black. Bishop is going to be locked in. Let's play knight d3. I always like these cheeky moves. Really cheeky move here. Bishops are going to get traded, and he's going to be left with a really weak pawn on c5. We're going to play knight c3, knight a4 shortly. Doing a lot of damage. I really love this Paraguay shirt. Paraguay is such a cool flag. Yeah, honestly, I do love Brazil more. Big Brazil fan here, but Paraguay was a lot of fun. Very cool people over in Paraguay. Let's play f5, put the knight on f4. Knight is coming to e6, very uncomfortable position for him. I don't think he can stop it, honestly. Best he could do is get his queen out of the way, and I'm going to take the bishop. Or I'll just play knight e6 and take on f5. f4, f5 is a really classic idea. If you have this position and they're trying to do this, just throw in f5. Normally that's the way to go. It'd be even better if I could take back with the pawn. But unfortunately here, you can't have your cake and eat it too. How is he going to dislodge my knight? Alright, you see what he's going for? Rook takes, he wants to play knight f8. Sneaky guy. I'm going to throw the queen to h5. If he plays knight f8, I'll take on c5. I'm going to leave this pawn on the board. This pawn guarantees that this one is further back, and it's going to take him a very long time to liberate his bishop. Very uncomfortable position here for him at the moment. He could play e6. He could play e6. I'm going to rotate my knight around to get to d4 or f4. This is a classic knights in paradise type of situation. Bishop is awful. Bishop is hideous. If he ever plays bishop a6, I'm just going to play d3. Yeah, I feel like I have so much more energy than that day that I had 3 hours of sleep. Interesting how that works. 9 hours of sleep, your boy is well rested. Your boy is well rested, your boy is refreshed. That's the right word, refreshed. Yeah, I get 9 hours of sleep so rarely in my life that when it happens, it's just like, it's a momentous occasion. Let's play knight e2. Knight is going to come to f4, d4. d4 actually looks very nice, because if he plays e5, I'm just going to dig into f5. This is such an uncomfortable position for him. Look at these knights. Cannot trade the queens either. If he trades the queens, I'm going to take on c6. Knight g6. What is he going for? I just don't understand what he's even playing for. Let me just improve my pieces. Continuing to improve my pieces. Get my bishop off of the potentially open file. Alright, we'll play rook b1. Eventually I would like to wrap my bishop around. That could be really cool. But there's no need yet. If he moves the knight, then I can take... No, I can't take on c6. Alright, let's play d3. I'm just continuing to play slow. Okay, I'm going to play b4 and b5. This looks good. Knights are digging in. Knights are definitely digging in. He should probably take. He's not taken. Dude is not taken. Let's play knight a4. Takes everything. Yeah, this is a bit ugly. I don't know why I went for this. Of all the ways that I could go for this, this was not the way. But okay, I do think I'm winning, though. All the same, I do think I'm winning. Just get the queen back. Man could play... He's doing that. We're taking... We're putting the knight on c5. a4. Bishop is still getting harassed. Bishop's harassment never ends. Do not want to play d4 on account of knight c4. Let's just keep building the pressure. Keep adding to the pressure cooker. What is he going to go for? Knight f3 doesn't do anything. He's going to play d4, but we play knight f4. We hit the queen. We defend this. Check. He's out of threats. We're taken here. Nice. That was a good win. 26-48, people. We're getting up there. Your boys were... This is, guys, I really want to stress. This is what I said. Like, do not worry about the rating. As soon as I get refreshed, as soon as I head off to slumber and get 9 hours of fresh slumber, as long as I get 9 hours of good sleep and good rest, I'm going to be winning a lot of games, and we're going to be back in action. I hate this position so much. This position is so annoying. I've always seriously thought about doing repertoires for black against e4 with e5, but I hate these positions are just so mind-numbingly boring. They're just very dry and very boring. Let me play c6 and d5. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why anyone would ever want to play this in a blitz game, though. Like, it's just the most dry type of position. Blitz is about playing positions you have no idea what's going on in. Blitz is about the bird chaos, if you know what I mean. Let's play queen f6 here, threatening bishop h3. I'm honestly just joking. The Italian is a very... the Italian is actually a legitimately well-respected system. It's definitely light years above really annoying openings like the Alpin. The Alpin, you guys know my opinion on the Alpin. Let's play knight f4. I don't know what's going on here. I got a lot of threats. He might be able to take a pawn. He might be able to take a pawn, but we also got some threats. I think I could take this pawn. He's taken there. He's taken there. So how's this going to work? How's this going to... Let's play queen g6. What am I doing? Just attack these two. 3 threats all in one. Very hard position for him to manage. This is normally the way it goes. If you keep this bishop on the board and you get a knight to f4, you're going to have a lot of chances. Have a lot of chances and a lot of tricks. Let's take here. King h1. I got a cool... Oh, he didn't let me do it. I was hoping for king h1, queen d3. He takes, and then I take here with check. That rascal. Let's play queen f6, though. Attack these two. He's still very uncomfortable at the moment. He plays knight f3. I can take on f2. This should be winning. That's what he's doing. That's what he's on about. Let's play knight g4. Just get the knight out of danger. Trade. Trade. We're going to take. He's doing that. He's doing that. Alright, yeah, I gotta liberate this bishop. This bishop has to be liberated. I'm gonna play a5. If he moves this pawn at all, then I play c5, and finally my bishop is liberated. Alright, d5, I play c4, and again the bishop is liberated. We had to liberate the bishop on this diagonal. Alright, c4, fantastic. I really love that, like, just sacrificing 2 pawns. Guys, I honestly hope you were taking notes on that move. A lot of the time, my intuition as a GM doesn't shine through, but this is an important moment to have taken notes. Because, yeah, you gotta... If your bishop is pointed into a brick wall, especially with queens on the board, if you have opposite-colored bishops, it's going to be a super dynamic game. It's so much more important to just have your bishop be lively and active, even if it's at the cost of 2 pawns. This bishop is going to be very strong here. His bishop, on the other hand, is weak now. I think this was definitely a good deal. I have a very simple idea. Queen d6, queen c5. Yeah, and look at that. Now his bishop is blocked. I don't need to worry about this at all. This is unbelievably uncomfortable. Dude has to play rook e3. Rook e3, and then I play rook e8. Bro is really suffering. Alright, he's doing that. A check doesn't do anything yet. Alright, I'll take here. He takes. I take. He doesn't have any tricks, though. Oh, he does have tricks. Why did I do this? Why did I... That's an unbelievable mistake. Alright, yeah, I'm losing, guys. He is forced mate. I completely missed this. I didn't realize that he has mate here. Bishop g8. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Is he going to wait till his clock ticks? He definitely sees the mate. Yeah. Alright. That's too bad. That was just me being silly. I definitely had a win there. Once his bishop was that blocked, there must have been a win in that position. You have my GM word of honor. All right, c4 takes. We got a good position here. Knight c3, b3, bishop b2. Very nice position here. Bro wants a rematch, but I'm playing someone else, sir. It's time to go. Should I castle queenside? Castling queenside is always a little risky. Maybe I should play g4 first. A good rule of thumb is that if you can play g4 and g5 and they don't have knight e4, it could be good. It can definitely be good. It's not always good, but it can be good. Alright, what is his plan here? Very uncomfortable position for him already. Already knight g8. I think I even have takes and then bishop takes g7. Does that work? How is he getting his material back? Very uncomfortable position. He's going to take. I take. Yeah, what is going to happen here? Bishop b4. Yeah, he has a check. Check is not the end of the world, though. I just play king f2. My king is hiding on g2. My king is happy as can be. So what is it now? I'm up a pawn. I'm up a pawn and an exchange. Yeah, this should be completely winning. I should have taken on d5, actually. He's going there. Let's take. Put the bishop on e2. Everything's defended. Rook is coming to c1. Pieces are getting active. Gonna take. Yeah, his king is really gonna be in the dragon's den here. Attacking this, I'm gonna bring my king to g1. Once my king gets to g1, I don't have any issues with this knight or this pin. Yeah, what is gonna be the plan here? Takes, rook c7. Alright, can we play queen h5? A bit dangerous, but my idea is bishop b5, king f8, and I can keep checking. I can keep attacking. I should put the rook on c7 at some point. Knight c3. Interesting stuff. I'm going to take. Yeah, this position is a bit wild. Let's throw in a check. This is completely wild. This is a complete mess. This is a classic chess mess. I'm going to take with check again. King f2. Please. Oh, this is so weird. Yeah, dude, d4 is... This is such a weird position, but okay, I think... Yeah, no, I should be better here, though. I'm up a pawn. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm up a pawn. That's really important. You can throw in a check. I play king h4. He's running out of checks. I'm up a really critical pawn here. Very hard position for him to play. He probably should play f6 to try to open up my king. I'm going to run with my king. I'm going to try to give checkmate. Let's play queen e5. Covering e1, covering f4. Still no checks for the time being. Man, queen f1. Dude is going for checks. Queen d4 still covering all the checks. No checks. No checks, buddy. No checks and no tricks. Oh, he does have a check. Let's play king g4. I'm gonna play queen f2 at the end of the day. He should probably take. I'm gonna play queen b4. Yeah, finally I can push f5. If I can push f5... Yeah, now he has some issues. I'm threatening a lot of checks and mate. I have to watch out for these 4 checks, though, so my queen is probably going to have to go to c5 or c3. Alright, here... Yeah, this is a wild position. Isn't this a wild position? Let's play queen d4. Covering most of the checks. He can go to e1. How do I break free? How do I break free in this position? Let me play king f4. Yeah, no, king f4 works. Oh. Yeah, no, that was silly. That was silly of me. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I was so focused on like having proper technique that I just the wind slipped through my fingertips there. Definitely, we're not counting that. We're not counting that one. No, that was a cool game though, honestly. Yeah, technique is still very off. I think I had a big advantage though throughout that endgame. I have not seen this before. This does not make any sense at the moment. We could play. I actually played it slightly incorrectly. I should definitely be going for a stonewall once he plays g6. Like back in this position here, we should just be playing d4. The stonewall plus the knight c6, we have to be doing well. Play h3. Okay. Let's play c4. Go for all the glory. He does not have e5. Man does not have e5. I'm going to take here. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know what's going on. I'm going to attack the pawn with a5. With bishop d2, sorry. Yeah, the insane thing is just trying to get these deadlines, trying to meet these deadlines for chess base and so forth. I'm sorry to harp on this, but like all of these other things that were important in my life, I just had to stop doing. Like I stopped studying Portuguese, I stopped studying Mandarin, all these different things. There were just so many ripple effects because I was so focused and so consumed with like meeting these deadlines for these new courses that I'm making. So it's really, yeah, it's just a breath of fresh air. I do think it's important to like be focused on your work in life. So, like as a general life mentality, maybe it's not the best thing what I'm trying to moralize here, but um, I need to fix this knight sooner or later. Um, but yeah, it's just it's really nice to get back to some semblance of balance. I'm fine with yeah, it's interesting. Like work, as long as the work is fun or purposeful or something that I really enjoy, I'm fine with spending like 10, 12 hours a day on it. But when it was revolved around doing this course about an opening that I just didn't like, it just became so tedious and so tiresome. Let's play g4 here. Queen is going to come to d3. We play queen e2 here. What's going to happen? Bishop c3. Knight is dominated, bishop is dominated. A really strange position here. His knight is awful. My pieces are also very strange. Play b3. Playing b3. I think I'm going to end the video after this. So thank you all for watching. Yeah, we'll be resuming more normal, standard GM Raven content shortly. Just due to the nature of the demands that are being placed on me by these Chessable courses, I have had to just spend like 10 hours the past 7 days just doing these updates. So yeah, we're getting the updates done. Updates are gonna be good. He played h5. I didn't even process that he made a move. He's trading. We cannot allow the knight to f5. We have to play f5 here. He's gonna play bishop h6 though. This is a little tricky. I gotta ultimately get my king around to e2, but I need to make sure not to block this pawn. Yeah, dude is playing rook g. This is gonna get uncomfortable. How do I protect everything? I need to fix this knight. Yeah, maybe I'm just worse here. My bishop is going to be really, really ugly. If he ever takes on f5, I should be strategically lost. going to happen here? Yeah, this is an uncomfortable position, isn't it? Definitely a bit uncomfortable. I'm going to try to... I don't know how this is going to work. I'm hoping that he moves his rook at some point and I can take, and all of a sudden my position completely solves itself. If he plays h4, I can play rook h1. This is very, very, very messy stuff. Okay, at least I've sort of organized my pieces effectively. That's something. That's definitely something. Let's put the knight on b2. He plays h3. I gotta be very careful here. Dude is moving his knight around to h6 and g4. That's a good idea. Alright, I'm just gonna start going for it. Yeah, I can't even really go for it though, but I gotta push this pawn. Alright. Definitely happy with the draw there. I was about to get flagged. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back for more normal GM Raven content starting tomorrow. I guess I'll record the title Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye-bye then.